Well, hello everyone. It's Deb Naylor from the Flying Stamper, and my video today is on the December Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is called Good Things Come in Small Packages. It is a giftable gift card kit actually this month. So it makes 16 little boxes. I think there's 3 or 4 different designs. The kit actually has so many different little parts and pieces in it. You're going to have a ton of leftovers, so I'm going to show you some different ways to use those. So the little boxes are meant to hold gift cards, but I'm going to show you some alternate ideas for that too. Let's talk a little bit about the kit in the beginning, what comes in it, and then I'll start showing you my alternate ideas. So it's got this exclusive stamp set in it, and there's some really nice sentiments in it. This Good Things Comes in Small Packages is adorable. Cheers to forever, special delivery with love. So these can actually easily convert over to Valentine's Day. Happy birthday, congratulations. There's things in there for graduation cards. So this will be a great little project for basically the whole upcoming year. We have all kinds of little gift boxes for that. I know I'm so weird, but this is one of my favorite things in the kit. I love this gray baker's twine. We have never had anything like this before. And then of course it always comes with the adhesives, and I'm always so thrilled to get a sheet of dimensionals because you always have leftovers and it's like free adhesive. And then of course your tear tape, which is super easy to use and holds really well. And then our garden green ink spot, and just some tips on that. These same tips I share every month. Just use your paper snips or X-Acto knife or some scissors to cut one end of the label. Leave the other side intact, then your lid is never lost. Store these upside down. I like to either put a piece of cardstock on the top that you can punch out or die cut so I can see what color it is, or you can write the name on it. And then we've got lots of different labels and things in this particular kit. So just some things to think about with these before you start using your kit. If you leave them inside the holders and stamp your sentiments, these are fairly good size, but it just makes it easier. They don't move around on you. And then save these negatives, because I've got a couple of great ideas for you to use those with those. Okay, so those are kind of my little tips. The little boxes do go together really well. And there was an add-on kit that went with this particular kit. It was a card bases and envelopes, and I'm going to show you some of those in a few minutes. So if you ordered those, you'll get some extra ideas. You can convert it over to regular card bases yourself if you'd like. Those are sold out now, so the add-on kits are always while supplies last. So I encourage you to order those earlier. I know several of you got them. So this is pretty much how the little boxes go together. Super cute, super easy. There's a video from Stampin' Up! And then of course the directions are in your little sheet that you get with your kit each month. And then there's some extra ideas on the back. Cute little Ghirardelli chocolate holder here, and then a couple of cards. And then I've got a couple of ideas to share with you too. Okay, so that is the kit in a nutshell. So let's get to it. So besides gift cards, what else will fit in these tiny little boxes? Well, I've got some ideas for you. So this one isn't finished off, but these little thins work out really well. A tea bag. These cute little Dove chocolate bars. These little mini biscuits. Obviously a pair of earrings or some small jewelry, another small gift. So those are a few little ideas for you of what could fit in there. And then my husband and I are going to be going around doing some last minute Christmas stuff. So I've got these all made up, and we're going to give these to the gals, the barista, his baristas and the postal workers, and I don't know, we might find some more people to give them to. They have a Dove chocolate bar inside. I actually made up 3 of these the other day and took them to my doctor's office and gave them to my doctor, my nurse, and then the gal that checks you in. I've been going to the same doctor for a while now. My husband's been going to him for quite a while too. So they have very small staff there. So I took one to each one of them when I had a doctor's appointment earlier this week. So that was kind of fun. And they seemed appreciative of that. All right, so let's talk about some alternate ideas. So this one is the box. And I just cut it off and then made it so that it attached in the back, and then added some tissue paper. And then I found these fun little biscuits. They're a little bit thicker, so they don't actually fit in the box. You can't close it once you've got, well, it's kind of iffy. Anyway, so I thought this was better because it's a little bit wider and it holds a little more. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this, so if you want to use the gift box for something that's a little bit bigger, this might be an idea for you. And then this tissue paper was from a past paper pumpkin kit from a couple years ago. So I just chopped that in there just to kind of finish off the top. Okay, so there's one idea. All right, so here you're going to have, depending on what you do with your kit, you may have some extra little holders, the little belly bands that go around. So I did, and I'll show you what I did with mine, but the Ghirardelli chocolate fits really well. This cute little Reese's Thin fits really well. You know, I like to make these little things and leave them with our tips when we go out with our servers. So here's another one, and then that little mini biscuit fits in here. And I don't know if a tea bag would fit in there or not. Might. Yeah, if you fold it over a little bit, a tea bag fits in there too. So that would be a fun gift to include with somebody that's maybe sick that you're taking over a get well card. Could attach one of those little boxes. Okay, so let's talk about some alternate ideas. All right, so this is the card base, the add-on card base kit. I love these. They were such a great deal. You got 20 cards and envelopes for $10, and they coordinate and they're beautiful, and you've got 4 different colors. So this one I just made into a birthday kit. Everything is from the kit, and inside is a little pocket, so you could tuck a gift card in there or a tea bag or something else, little small item could tuck in there. It's really tight. I just glued the sides down. So let's talk about how I made that. So I took one of the belly bands and I cut it in half, and actually I didn't even use my paper cutter. I used my scissors. So I just snipped it off there, and then I snipped it off up here. And then I cut this off. So then I had this little pocket, and then I had this little piece left. So I used that over there as my little layer. So everything in this comes from the kit. If you're one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, all of these ideas will be posted on the Facebook page in the album for December 2022. So if you need some inspiration, you can find it there. Okay, here is another one. And again, this is the card base. And then you get all these cute little tags. So again, everything in here is from the kit. And this was just a leftover. I used this on something else, the box. I'll show you. So this is the inside of the box. And that is from there. I didn't waste too much. Actually, this is the box. And you can see I used that again there. So I used that little layer there. So everything's from the kit except the twine. The twine was from a previous, I think it was like 2 months ago, Paper Pumpkin kit. So there's another little idea. Okay, so here comes another one. And again, this is from the kit. And then the add-on. And I made another little pocket. And this pocket's a little bit different than the other pocket. There is actually enough room to tuck a candy bar in to this one. It's wider. It's one of the card bases, or one of the box bases. and then I just cut it up. And I'm going to show you how I did that in a minute. Now, if you were a subscriber for December, get ready because you're going to actually get one of these kits. So hang on, you'll get just the card base and the envelope. So hang on to these pieces. You've got plenty. I'm going to show you how to create this now. So we'll do it in gray, and your card base might be a little different color. I don't have enough for everybody to get the same color. You'll need your paper snips, and you'll need some adhesives. So hang on to this, and you have plenty of these. So stamp whatever you want on it. I used Happy Birthday, and on this one I am using a basic gray spot, but on this one I used the garden green spot. So use whatever color you would want. Remember, save this negative. I'm going to show you something fun soon. Okay, and then grab either a couple of cupcakes or a couple of flowers or the leaves, whatever you would like. Now you're going to take one of the card boxes and you're going to cut it up. So you want to have a piece that looks like this. We're going to fold these all in. And you can either do gray or blue. I think I'll do, yeah, I'm going to do blue on the inside. So fold these in and fold them up. And then take your tear tape or liquid glue, either one works. They both hold really well. And put it on the flaps. Okay, so now we're going to pull that off and leave the sticky part on the flap. Okay, now put that on the inside, that little pocket on the inside of the card. And now you can tuck a treat or a gift card or cash, whatever you'd like. All right, so then we're going to put this. Now, I did put this on my paper trimmer and square it up because it's not completely square after you trim it off of the pocket. And let's see, we're going to use some dimensionals. Thought I had a partially used sheet open somewhere. Instead of starting a new one, I frequently have these all over my room because I can't find them, and then I start a new one, and then it's like, okay, I gotta keep better track of these. So I did pop it up on a dimensional. You could use the tear tape or liquid glue or whatever adhesive you like, and then kind of center that up on the card base. And then this goes in the middle. I'm going to glue that. You could pop it up if you wanted, but I'm going to glue it flat. And then I'm going to take these cute little cupcakes. I like this card because I think it can be used for a female or a male. And I think it would make a really fun card for a child. I have some grandchildren birthdays coming up, so that's probably what I'm gonna use it for. And we like to do gift cards or cash for our grandkids. All right, so there's that. All right, so be looking for that. I probably won't get them mailed out till after Christmas, but if you were a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for December, thank you so much for your business, and you get an extra little thank you this month. Okay, let's see. Here's these ideas on the, I told you to save the negatives. So we're saving this, and I made this 6x6 card, which I don't make these cards very often because they do require extra postage. But I've actually made 2 this month. So all I did on this is a piece of 6x6 basic white cardstock, cut it at 6 and then score it at 6 and fold it in half. I've got an old olive layer behind it, and I just measured out the size of the negative, and then I undercut just a smidge. And then everything else is from the kit. Well, these Blushing Bride die cuts or not. This is actually from the kit, and I used a die cut just to cut it down a little bit so that you had a little bit of border around it, the leaves. So isn't that cute? That's a cute little card. So remember, don't throw away those negatives because you can do cute things. All right, so then the next negative I want to talk to you about is you get this label sheet. And so you want to hang on to that. This is what it looks like when it's empty. And again, I took a piece of 6x6 cardstock. I think it's 6 by 3.5. And then I used this gorgeous DSP from the mini catalog, Splendid Day. It's absolutely beautiful DSP. So you can use either side of it. I'm going to go ahead and use the foil side. I think it's beautiful. This DSP is in your mini catalog that's going to end soon, and it is currently on sale. The DSP was $15 for a pack, and it's on sale for $6 right now while supplies last. So it's absolutely beautiful paper. So the DSP is cut to, I think it's 3 1/4. It's 3.5 by 6 is the size of the negative. So I just undercut it a smidge to kind of make this window. So it's just under 3 and just under 6. And so just pop some glue or glue dots on the negative and then glue it on top of this beautiful Delightful Day DSP. Okay, and now you can just go ahead and attach one of these to the middle there. I'm going to bust my own rule. I forgot to bring a stamp over to stamp it in front of you all, but it lays like this, so you can put whatever sentiment. You can also lay it, make it so that it goes this orientation, and then you could also use one of the circle labels. And then you could also, I mounted it on Fresh Freezer this time with some Fresh Freezer ribbon. So those make really beautiful cards. All right, so let's talk about a few things before I wrap up. So just a friendly reminder that this mini catalog does end 1/4/2023. There is a last chance sale that started on 12/1, so you can get to that off of my website. Let me show you that paper that we were just talking about. Okay, so the paper is on page 65. It's called the Splendid Thoughts DSP, and I already mentioned that it was $15, but it's on sale for $6 right now while supplies last. Absolutely gorgeous paper. Here's all the colors that come in it. I made some Christmas cards with this paper, and it's just really beautiful. All of these things that are going to retire are while supplies last, and I've noticed the other day that a lot of the stamp sets are already sold out. So I encourage you to put your orders in sooner rather than later if there were things that you really wanted on here, and I've mentioned that a few times. It's just one of the stamp sets that's retiring, and that's where that Happy New Year came from this card here. I love the font on this. Okay, let's see. If you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, then if you haven't already received this, you should very soon. So it's the Celebrations catalog and then the mini catalog. Love the cover on this. It's so beautiful. And these both start on January 5th, 2023. So Celebrations is always fun. It starts January 5th through February 28th. And if you're not familiar with this promotion, basically there are exclusive items in this little mini cat. I'm sorry I'm not able to open this up and show you anything until after January 5th. So there are exclusive items inside the mini catalog, and those can be freebies that you can get with purchases. So the purchases can be from any catalog, any online items, the annual catalog, the mini catalog. These items are also while supplies last, so I encourage you to do your Celebrations orders earlier in the promotion rather than waiting till the end. And then I do want to tell you that this year there's only one celebration. We had two last year and two the year before, but this year they're going back to just once a year. So this will be the only celebrations. Okay, let's see, what else should I be bringing up? So again, if you are one of my customers, you should have this now or be getting it very soon. If you don't have it after Christmas, please let me know and I will make sure that we figure out why that is. And if you aren't one of my customers and you are looking for a demonstrator and you would like to get one of these, please reach out. I do have some spares here at my studio, and I'm happy to make arrangements for you to pick those up or get them in the mail. So let's talk about next month. The January Paper Pumpkin Kit is called Key to My Heart. It's going to be a card kit, and it is going to make 9 love-themed cards. So I think it's kind of centered around Valentine's Day, but you know, love cards can be sent for other occasions too. Anniversaries, Valentine's Day, and other reasons why you might want to send a love card. It's 3 different designs, so you'll be able to make 3 of each design. And the colors are Fresh Freesia, Calypso Coral, Mango Medley, Petal Pink, and there are gold foil accents. And I'm super excited about this. We're going to get a Fresh Freesia ink spot. So that's cool. So if you are interested in getting this kit and you are not currently a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you need to do that by 1/10 of 2023. And if you are a subscriber and you want to skip this kit, you want to be sure that you do that by 1/10 2023. There is an add-on kit for this, and it is little heart-shaped treat boxes. You get 10 heart-shaped boxes, and they are $11. The number for those is 162417. I am going to do a group order for anyone that's local and doesn't mind doing a porch pickup at my house. I'll be doing that on December 26th. So if you would like to have me add on and save a little bit on postage, let me know and I'll get those ordered for you. If you're doing your own online order, again, it is 162417. And again, it is 10 heart-shaped treat boxes. Okay, so the other thing I want to mention is that January is always the month that I do my customer appreciation events, and I will be getting information out after Christmas about that. If you were one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers for 2022 or one of my customers or class attendees, you will get an invitation to that event. I will be hosting it in person, and there will be limited seating for that. And then I'll also be doing a virtual event as well. So watch for information to come out on that. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you also get an extra little bonus with your RSVP for that. Okay, so I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year. And I appreciate you, and I hope that I get to see you again soon, either online or in person. Take care until next month. Bye.